This Sabrina Carpenter pic, I've seen so much discussion surrounding it, saying that it's super inappropriate, that it sets women back, other people saying that it's satire, you just don't get it. But interestingly, I saw this one tweet basically saying that the height of the man seems quite short, so what if it's actually Sabrina holding Sabrina's hair like this?
Sabrina Carpenter has finally responded to all the backlash she's been getting for her new album cover. This is not good. So Sabrina Carpenter fans are not happy at Sabrina after she just announced her new album, Man's Best Friend. The cover is Sabrina on all fours with a man pulling her hair. This is where it gets more worser. People are also mad because if you look on the vinyl cover, it is a man with gray hair. Not only are a lot of people calling these covers degrading, a lot of Sabrina fans are saying that she is setting women back 100 years, and that Sabrina is only doing this for the male gaze.
How do you turn a pop album rollout into an overnight morality war? Easy. Drop a cover that shows you on all fours with a dog leash tugging your hair, watch the internet accuse you of pet fetish drag, then yank the image and replace it with a Marilyn Monroe glamour shot you claim is approved by God. That's exactly what Sabrina Carpenter did, sparking #Covergate, a fan boycott, and a threefold spike in pre-saves before anyone heard a single track. So was it a PR masterclass, or the tone-deaf stumble of a Disney alum trying to grow up too fast? Let's unpack the 12-hour whirlwind that turned one photo into pop's latest battlefield.
But this is where it gets even more insaner. A lot of people are saying that Sabrina is doing this on purpose and that she wants the backlash because it's a good way to promote her album, and that she is doing all of this ironically, and that fans should wait until the album drops to hear the full story.
At 9:03 p.m. Pacific, Sabrina's official accounts all flashed the same image. A glossy, candy pink backdrop, Sabrina in a mini black dress, knees and palms on a groomer's table, head yanked back by her own hair like a leash. Title in bubblegum font, Man's Best Friend,
which saw her on her knees in a black dress as presumably a man stood out of shot and clutched onto her hair. The cover sparked a widespread conversation online about sex-positive feminism, with some critiquing the espresso singer for feeding into the male gaze.
Within minutes, TikTok duets screamed, "Is she sexualizing a pet?" Reddit threads dragged the pose as Lolita-coded and fetish cosplay with a terrier off-screen. Google Trends doesn't lie. Searches for Sabrina cover controversy jumped more than 2,000% in under 30 minutes. Even diehard Carpenters, her core fandom, split in the comments, half defending artistic freedom, half begging her label to delete it before PETA noticed. By midnight, #Leashgate was top 10 worldwide on X, and mainstream outlets, Billboard, People, even the Daily Mail, had their headline, "Disney graduate goes full shock value." But Sabrina didn't clap back. She just went silent, wiped every story, and let the outrage simmer until the entire cover vanished while most of her fans were still asleep. Sometime between 2 and 3 a.m. Pacific, eagle-eyed fans noticed the pink leash photo had disappeared from Spotify Canvas, Apple Music, and Sabrina's own Instagram grid. Refresh once, 404. Refresh again, a brand new cover materialized. High contrast black and white, Sabrina reclining against two tux-clad male models like a 1950s-era film siren. No dogs, no leash, just diamond earrings and a coy half-smile straight out of a Marilyn Monroe contact sheet. Underneath, one caption, "Approved by God." Screenshots of the swap spread faster than the original outrage. TikTok morning scrollers stitched side-by-sides, asking, did she really go from pet play to Saint Sabrina in 5 hours? The deleted artwork became instant collector's currency. Redditors traded low-res saves like black market NFTs, while Twitter fought over who had the real first edition pre-save image still cached in their phones. That single phrase, "approved by God," fueled a fresh wave of commentary. Some fans cheered the tongue-in-cheek apology, churchy TikTok labeled it blasphemy, culture critics called it the fastest PR course correction in pop history. Spotify's public data added fuel. Overnight pre-saves for Man's Best Friend reportedly tripled, nudging the album onto New Music Friday algorithm shorts, even though the record won't drop for 2 more months. The outrage machine had officially rebooted itself, this time with a saint versus sinner narrative Sabrina herself appeared to script. And that new narrative split her fandom right down the middle, sparking a digital civil war that's still raging in comment sections. By sunrise, Sabrina's comment feeds looked like two warring nations. On one side, #Covergate loyalists plastered clown emoji chains, ranting that the sudden swap was PR fakery and proof she'll exploit anything for streams. The top-liked Twitter drag, "Leash the dog, leash the backlash, same stunt, different filter." opposite them, #approved. By God defenders treated the new artwork like a redemption arc. TikTok edits mashed the Monroe-style photo with gospel chords. Captioned, "Saint Sabrina saves the era." A Spotify pre-save link pinned in fan discords clocked 12,000 clicks in 3 hours, according to analytics leaks trending on Are Your Popheads. Influencer reactors piled on. Beauty YouTuber Glow with Chloe uploaded "I canceled my pre-save," 320K views in 4H. 30 minutes later, Stan account legend at Sabrina Updates clapped back with a carousel of deleted drafts, claiming Sabrina had 5 alternate covers ready, hinting the swap was always planned. Brands dipped toes, too. Dog toy company BarkBox tweeted, "Our leashes stay on pups," snagging 75K likes before deleting when fans called it shade. But while stans traded digital punches, industry insiders watched the streaming dashboards light up and whispered a harsher question. Was this controversy orchestrated from the start? Another label-engineered outrage rollout? Up next, we'll peel back the marketing playbook, compare it to Lil Nas X and Doja Cat's shock-to-stream tactics, and see whether outrage really does equal algorithm gold. Pop history says scandal sells, and Sabrina's label seems to know the formula by heart. Trigger outrage with a single provocative visual. Scrub it fast so fans race to screenshot, manufacturing digital scarcity. Drop a corrected version that invites new discourse and meme-friendly quotes. Sound familiar? Lil Nas X rode Satan sneaker backlash to a Billboard number 11, and Doja Cat's Demon era turned hate watches into 1 billion TikTok loops. Early analytics suggest Sabrina's team may be chasing the same algorithmic jackpot. Insiders at Chartmetric leaked a spike from 9K to 28K, daily pre-saves just 8 hours after the cover switch, numbers usually reserved for surprise collabs, not album art tweaks. Industry PR guru Maya Rivers told Variety, "This feels textbook. Create a moral panic, pivot to empowered imagery, watch both sides stream just to argue." If true, the stunt cost nothing and bought every headline from Billboard to BuzzFeed. Yet there's risk. Shock rollouts can backfire if the art doesn't justify the noise. Labels still whisper about Halsey's aborted Nightmare era, and Katy Perry's Witness Freefall, proof backlash can outlast buzz. Sabrina's gamble hinges on whether Man's Best Friend delivers songs strong enough to convert doom scroll curiosity into replay value. But marketing calculus aside, one storyline could decide the era's fate: Sabrina's rapid transformation from Disney ingenue to sultry controversy magnet, and how that evolution mirrors the pop playbook of Miley, Ariana, and Olivia. Next, we'll track Sabrina's image shift, from Girl Meets World sweetheart to TikTok thirst trap queen, and ask if this leash and halo stunt is a natural next step or a desperation jump cut. Sabrina's first claim to fame? A Disney Channel halo as Maya Hart on Girl Meets World. Back then, her brand was bubblegum, sunflower selfies, PG-rated breakup songs, and meet-and-greet dad jokes. But scroll her timeline and you'll see the calculated pivots every former Mouse Ear veteran eventually takes. Pattern spotted. Every 18 months, Sabrina dials the dial one notch spicier, testing backlash, banking streams. The leash photo was her boldest notch yet. The Monroe approved by God pivot proves she's learned the Miley Cyrus wrecking ball lesson: provoke, then reframe as empowered artistry before Middle America radio bails. Industry execs quietly love the strategy. They need a post-Olivia pop princess who trends but won't torch brand deals. Hence fast image rehab. Out goes the dog play discourse, in comes retro Hollywood chic, and suddenly perfume advertisers exhale. But can she hold both identities long enough for the album tour? That depends on one final factor: whether Man's Best Friend charts like a champion or sinks under its own hype. So let's project the numbers: pre-save trajectories, playlist placement odds, and how much streaming juice a 2-cover scandal can realistically squeeze. 12 hours, 2 album covers, and an internet on fire. Sabrina Carpenter has walked a tightrope strung between outrage and opportunism. In one corner, critics shout cheap shock stunt, waving screenshots of a deleted leash photo like digital pitchforks. In the other, stans preach marketing masterstroke, flooding pre-save links while quoting approved by God under every dissenting tweet. Yet, here's the truth pop history teaches: the internet forgets images, but it remembers hooks. If Sabrina's first single off Man's Best Friend slaps, think earworm chorus, dance challenge bridge, all this controversy crystallizes into mythology. If the track flops, the leash pic will live on as an object lesson in how to burn goodwill faster than you can say, delete post. Streaming dashboards, playlist editors, and tour promoters are watching the same countdown clock we are, one that strikes 0 the moment Spotify's New Music Friday tile lights up. That's when we'll learn whether Sabrina's leash and halo gamble transformed doom scrolls into day 1 streams, or vanished with the swipe of tomorrow's scandal. Smash like if you think Sabrina just pulled a Lil Nas X-level masterclass. Tap dislike, we can take it, if you see a Razzie for worst album rollout in her future. Drop a comment. Will you stream Man's Best Friend on release day, or did #Covergate turn you off for good? Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss the first week numbers, the inevitable PETA statement, and any new alternate covers Sabrina decides to unleash or leash next.